It is officially the day that we are leaving the Philippines after an absolutely amazing month here.
We have a massive day ahead of us. We have 2 flights to catch and a 16-hour layover in Singapore airport before we reach our next destination.
And we are actually so excited for the layover as well. We purposely booked these flights to have a long layover in Singapore airport because the airport is just amazing and it is so big. So we can't wait to just walk around and explore around the airport for a full 16 hours today. But for now we have to catch our first flight, which is leaving Cebu City here. So I think we have to bounce now. Let's go. Hello. Perfect, let's go. Day's not off to a great start.
Went over my ankle getting into the taxi.
Good start to the day. Ooh, buzzing. Next stop, Singapore.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Singapore.
So we have just touched down in Singapore airport. Our flight was really smooth. We even got an upgrade to the emergency seats. We got some extra leg room, but we officially have 16 hours here to explore the airport until our next flight.
So it is currently 3:30 p.m. on Thursday and we don't leave until 7:30 a.m. Friday morning. So we have quite a while here, but we're really looking forward to just exploring and seeing what we can find here in the airport. But first of all, we are really hungry, really thirsty, so we're gonna go find a lounge.
So we found it. We've decided to come back to the same lounge that we visited the last time we were here in Singapore airport, which is the Stats Lounge. We know it's really good. The food was unreal the last time, so we're gonna get inside and see what they have today.
Life is good. We've literally just got into the lounge, got ourselves a couple of plates of food. We are proper happy now, proper cozy. We have 3 hours we think in this lounge, but we're not going to spend the full 3 hours here. We're just going to hang here for a bit, stock up on a bit of food, a bit of dinner, have a few drinks and then go explore the airport. Round 1 mashed potatoes, got some fish, spring rolls, veg, chicken and a lovely pastry as well. And of course, a beer. Cheers! Aisling is up for round 2.
We've got an Indian this time around.
Aye aye.
And a wee vodka.
Of course, of course.
Be rude not to. So we've come at a really good time. It's starting to get really busy now. So I think we're gonna finish up our drinks and maybe make a move. Thank you, bye.
Okay, we spent way too long in there. It is currently 8:30 p.m. So I'm not sure how much longer we've got left to explore the airport, but let's go see what we can find.
There's something so much fun about walking around an airport. Like, it's just like a full day out.
The place is just massive. There's like so many different areas, so much to explore, so much to see. But because it is later in the evening now, all of the shops are actually closing. So like it's nearly like 9:30 at the moment, and a lot of the shutters are going down. A lot of the places are closing up. So I don't know actually how much we're going to be able to see and kind of walk around the night. I hope it's just the shops that are closing and like a lot of the other things will stay open. And we do know that there's actually different like attractions and activities you can do inside the actual airport here as well. So we never know what we'll get up to tonight. Hey.
So we are currently in Terminal 1, but we've seen a sign that you can get a bus to Terminal 4. So we're going to try and do that and check out a different area.
Let's go.
So much for that idea. The bus is currently not running.
Bus to Terminal 4, currently not available. New plan.
Walk?
We're walking.
I have a new idea. Get me into Terminal 3. It looks like there's quite a few people trying to go on the SkyTrain. There is a massive queue, but it means the train's running.
I see it. Let's go. Oh, we've arrived. Hey, want a tour of Singapore? We've just seen a sign that there's a free movie theatre and a free butterfly garden. I know where we're going next. Flutterfly garden.
I want to go to the Flutterfly
garden. So we have decided we're not going to go visit the Jewel this time, which is where the water fountain is here in the airport, because we did spend quite a bit of time there the last time we were in Singapore airport before we flew to the Philippines. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. We explored quite a bit of the airport then as well, and it was very, very cool, and I'm a I'm about to fall over this escalator. We've been lifting. We're going to the butterfly garden.
Whoa. The heat.
Oh, it's dark out here. Oh, very cool.
Didn't expect it to be this big. There's loads to explore.
Oh, here's a butterfly. Hello, little guy.
Oh, here's another one. It's massive.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Pineapple.
I knew I could smell pineapple.
What do you find?
Hungry plants.
What's a hungry plant?
I have no idea, but I'm going to read a little bit more. Okay, so let's go find the cinema.
We find it.
All day and all night.
What
We
movie
have
showing?
5 choices. Disney?
Let's go.
Don't know if I'm feeling some West Side Story or not.
I think we're going to skip the movie theatre for now. They're in the middle of a movie and it's not really a movie we're interested in, so we'll go explore a wee bit more.
Maybe come back for a nap later on though, it's nice and dark.
It looks cozy. That is very cool.
I think we've entered the fancy end of the airport.
The fancy end, it's all fancy.
The extra fancy.
This is wicked. We just picked ourselves up some new GoPro batteries as well because we've been having a lot of GoPro issues recently. Our last Hero 9 broke and then literally a week later one of our batteries gave in and then literally the next day our second battery just died and wouldn't work anymore, which left us with one GoPro battery. So we picked up another 2. We're having a fantastic time just walking around doing a bit of shopping, a bit of exploring.
So we think that there's 4 different terminals in this airport that we can go and visit while we're here. We've already been to Terminal 1 and 3 and we just seen a sign for the SkyTrain going to Terminal 2? No. Yeah, Terminal 2. So we're gonna try and see if we can get there next. So cool. I feel like I'm on the MRT again.
It's actually so funny. It feels like me and Aisling have been like let out loose on like a full mad day trip around a theme park and we're literally just in an airport but we're having a blast.
And we've made it to Terminal 2.
Let's go!
Okay, this looks like a sad terminal compared to all the rest of them. It is empty and there doesn't look to be too many fun things here. We mightn't spend that much time here at all.
It literally looks empty. There's like nobody around and the other ones are all packed. It doesn't even look like there's any shops or anything really here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have a wee quick walk around in a nosy and then maybe go back to the other terminals.
Another thing that we're loving about the airport is there's loads of different water stations absolutely everywhere. Cold water, hot water, whatever you're looking. And yeah, it's just a great thing because water, especially in Singapore airport, is really, really expensive.
H2O. Keep hydrated, Aisling.
Hydration.
Okay, enough messing around Terminal 2. We literally think there's nothing here apart from departure gates. So we're gonna hop back on the SkyTrain, head back towards Terminal 3 maybe. And yeah, I don't know what else. We'll wait and see. Bye.
And we're back on Terminal 3. Okay, so it is coming on 12 AM and we are starting to get a wee bit tired, so I think we're going to find ourselves a nice cozy corner. We have a bit of work to do and maybe have a bit of a nap. And we've called Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I think they're sleeping.
They're sleeping? That's gonna be me soon. Sleeping. So I think we have found home for the next wee while anyway. We've got a lovely couple of wee cozy seats at the corner. We've got a wee table, a couple of charger ports, nicely tucked in out of the road, and we're very comfortable. So I think this is where we're going to chill out for the next couple of hours.
Hey!
You're very cozy looking there.
This isn't a half bad job at all.
Chilling.
There is something I just love about being in an airport at ridiculous hours of the night because people just pan out absolutely anywhere. There is people sleeping everywhere, leaning up against corners, underneath chairs. It is so funny. But surprisingly, we're not that tired. We are pushing through, we're getting a little bit more work done, but I do think we're gonna have to take some shut-eye before we get our flight later on this morning. But this layover has just flew by. It's been going really well. Don't know what hour we're on now, but Going well. The airport is such a different place in the early hours of the morning, but I'm gonna walk around and play a little bit of a game and see who is sleeping in the weirdest position. There's someone that is well prepared there. Blankets, pillows. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hi. Hey.
Hello. I'm getting tired.
Aww.
Yeah.
Are you gonna need to go sleeping soon?
It's 2 a.m. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I think I'm gonna find a ridiculous sleeping position and take that mode too.
Are you gonna try and win the competition?
I'm gonna win. Yeah.
Oh, you
Who's
have
winning so
competition.
far?
You know what? It's actually this dude right over here.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, I didn't even see him. I can beat that. We are now on 3, nearly 3:30 in the morning. We are currently in Terminal 3? 2? 3. Terminal 3. And we are actually flying out of Terminal 1, so I think we're going to make our way back over there and then find somewhere to sleep over there, so we just don't have to do this whole moving operation in the morning. So yeah, we're very tired now, but I think we're going to call it a day once we get to Terminal 1 and have a wee bit of a nap there. But we are up in like 3 and a bit hours again to catch our flight, so it's not going to be much of a sleep.
So we are back in Terminal 1. The SkyTrain wasn't actually running at this time of the morning, which I'm not really that surprised by. So we had to walk around, but that was no problem. So we have decided that we are going to go back to the lounge and yeah, maybe get a wee sleep in there, get a coffee in the morning, get some breakfast before our flight. And yeah, I think it's sleep time. It's been a long night. Hey. Oh, lots of sleepy people here. We're back.
Morning. It is now 6 a.m. I got a few hours sleep. I don't know where Aisling is. I'm not sure if she got any sleep or not. I've like found a wee corner with like a wee bench and been sleeping there for a few hours. But we're gonna have to go pretty soon to go catch our flight. Before we do that, I think I'm gonna try to get a few coffees into me, wake up a wee bit, maybe even get a wee bit of breakfast as well. So I'll see what's on offer. Okay, so I'm feeling better already. Turns out breakfast in the lounge is pretty goddamn good. They've got loads of hot food, sausages, they've stuff like a fry-up, cereals, and they even have mini pancakes and syrup, and they also have chapatis. So I've taken a few of them. I've taken some wee jam satchels as well, a wee yogurt and a muffin. I've got myself a latte, so I'm feeling pretty good about the day so far. Oh, and I also found Aisling. She's like over there sleeping somewhere, so it's good to see she's getting a wee bit of rest anyway. That was lovely, but I think it's time to go to our boarding gate now. But I'm very tired, full of coffee right now. My stomach's actually doing bits. I've drank that much coffee, but let's go get our next flight. Oh, it's quite funny, you can just see all the shops opening up again because it's now the next day. But we done it 16 hours later, nearly 16 hours later, and we're about to board the plane, so it's all good. And I don't know how we've done it, but we're actually running pretty late for our flight.
I was literally
Typical.
about to say, how can you be in an airport for 16 hours and still manage to be running late to your flight?
Only us, only us. Honestly, that time didn't feel too bad at all. The 16 hours literally flew by. Now that we're up and we're going with our coffees into us, we're feeling pretty good. Well, I am anyway. Aisling's still a wee bit tired.
Yeah, that last nap did it for me. It didn't do it for me. I feel like I would have been better off not sleeping, but I think I got like maybe an hour, 2 hours rest, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go back to sleep on the plane.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, definitely going to sleep in the plane, but we have enjoyed our time here. We're still glad that we done the layover here. We've got to see loads of the airport. There's so much to see, so much to do. There's actually like a hotel in here as well, that if you did want to book a room and stay for the night, you can in the airport. There's showers, there's loads of different things as well that we didn't see here this evening and like over this past 16 hours. But we're glad with what we did see, and we've had a wicked time anyway. But I think it is now officially time to board our final plane of the day.
arrived here to our next country of Indonesia. We are so excited to be here. We have wanted to come here for so long, but we are not off to a good start.
Whenever we went to collect our bags, which we had checked on, only one of our bags came around on the belt, and it was Aisling's. So we were very quickly able to discover my bag wasn't around. We done a wee bit of asking about, and it turns out that my bag is still in Singapore airport. Oh, I'm just so raging, I can't believe it. So we were chatting to a guy that works there, and he was able to track it in Singapore and tell us that it's hopefully going to be shipped here to Jakarta, where we're at the moment, either tonight or tomorrow. And then he's hopefully going to send it via courier to Denpasar, which is in Bali, where we are hoping to end up probably tomorrow, to be honest. And that's another reason why our start hasn't been great here, is that we had intended on going straight to Bali from Jakarta. We had done pretty much minimal research, to be honest, and we thought it was like a 3-hour drive according to what we had read online. Turns out it's about a 20-hour drive. So yeah, we still have a big journey ahead of us. So that's a bit of a bummer and a bit of a kick in the ass as well. So at the minute we're trying to look into whether we can get a bus, whether we can get a train, or how we're just going to make our way towards Bali from here. So between a massive journey still ahead of us after having a full day on the road and being one bag down, we're not off to a great start here in Indonesia.
But we're not gonna let it get us down. We had a great night just exploring Singapore airport and having a bit more of a walk around, exploring that really modern airport. And we are gonna leave this video here though, because we have no idea where we're gonna end up. This could be another very long day. But if you have enjoyed this video, we would love it if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll tune into the next video to see where we end up.